following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
My job just got harder. Sure, I'm getting money for repair of my bike from your precinct.
Okay.
But I'm also not getting any help.
Help?
I have no jurisdiction inside your city limits.
Right.
You understand that?
A little bit.
Which means I need cooperation.
So you're here working
Which I'm not
something.
going to get unless I help with some silly missing speed brawl thing.
Say no more. See you tomorrow.
I wouldn't say it's silly when there's women's lives at stake.
I mean, I'm tracking down a thermonuclear device. I think there's scales here.
There are.
But okay, have another bomb in the middle of your city go off. Pfft, it's already a hot zone, right? They wouldn't put it anywhere else, would they?
Human lives are human lives, whether it's a million lives or
I'm just
one.
saying maybe they could have helped me with this first, and then I can help them with the thing. But nope, your captain's pretty good bargainer, and I roll pretty shit.
Well, sorry about that.
Do either of you know who Constable Percival Kent is?
Yeah.
Right. And Vincent Straker?
That's me. I
Right.
did introduce myself earlier.
Okay. Right, and I know who you are. Right.
Why do you ask?
It's just
Well,
to do with
something
that-
called a garden dating app.
I was wondering.
Got yourself a nice catch this time, Straker. And I just start walking away.
Hey, she seems like a very attractive woman.
Damn it, I had this coming. It's no damn fault for being so sexy.
I'll just call back from down the hall. He's number 2 on the leaderboard.
There's a leaderboard for this shit?
Check it out.
God damn it, I gotta win now.
It'll be harder for her. The women's category is much more competitive.
Whatever's like... Not allowed to leave the precinct when I'm on duty. She said that like twice. Does that mean if I'm not on duty, I can help out outside? Officer Castle busted that drug deal on his way home. No, rule breaking bad.
I mean, we're always doing things outside of off duty. Aren't we, Barrows?
Okay, so you guys go home.
Well, I write up my report. And
Okay.
Oh, yes, report.
And let's not forget we've got to drop that, what's it called? That
Agent.
not
Cyber
just the
dick?
agent, the cyber dick.
Oh, the cyber dick, yeah. Well, that would have to go through the regular evidence chain first.
Mhm.
So, say when I dropped off that guy, I put through the evidence.
No, so you go down to the tech department to turn in the evidence properly, because that's where you currently have to do it.
Oh.
You don't have an evidentiary or quartermaster
Right.
officer yet.
So go down to see Night Tech.
Who is it and what do you want?
Barrows, and I'm handing over evidence.
Oh, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Come in. There's a tall, severe, really handsome guy with like piercing dark eyes. Really severe haircut. He's got like a Chinese high-collared lab coat in black.
Black lab coat, huh?
Yeah. Just because you're in the tech department doesn't mean you shouldn't show some style and commitment to looking sharp and professional. Now, what can I do for John Barrows the Redeemer?
You know my old name.
Well, let's just say it's still your name, but you're not redeeming anyone else now. You're redeeming you. And why? Because you got shit done, and people blamed you for everything. You know,
They
that
did.
doesn't make you a bad guy. That makes you a shark.
I didn't think about it that way. Well, for now, I'm just handing over some evidence from this case number.
All nice and whoa.
Yeah, recommend getting that to our netrunner.
Wow, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Shit. It's a good thing you didn't try and jack in, pal. You'd be dead.
Oh, so it's a trap.
Oh, yeah. This is a data vault. It's not a cyber deck.
That
So I'm just going to make a little correction on there and annotate it and put the date on.
And maybe put that on a high priority examination. Could be.
That's a 1080 surcharge.
I'll pay it.
Okay.
Keep a close eye on it.
He puts it in a different bin. A red bin. Like a plastic.
He puts it on the actual bin instead of the rubbish. No.
Actually, if that's what that is, I think I have to go back and talk to Strong. She's not going to be happy.
Well, that's why you should drop off your evidence first. Process. Process and procedure lead to results. Or the 6 Ps.
The 6 Ps.
Proper planning prevents piss-poor performance.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I heard the armor situation was pretty bad.
I don't know, yours looks alright.
I
Well,
don't know.
apart from all the holes and the
Yeah.
patches.
Do we even have enough to fix it up?
No.
Right. It is what it is then. I'll get out of your hair.
I'll get to work. See you later, Redeemer.
Oh, what's your name?
Drago.
Drago.
Atten Drago.
Nice to meet you. Probably the nicest person on the night staff.
It never hurts to be kind.
Pick up posturing. I have to go talk to Strong again.
Oh, is there something about that cyber deck?
It's not a cyber deck.
No.
Given its importance, I think we should make sure she's aware of it straight away. Knock, knock, knock. Barrows again.
If you keep taking up this much of my time, you might as well move in with me.
Oh, the way you pay me, I might have to at some point. As I go in. Turns out the evidence cyber deck I handed in wasn't a cyber deck. It was a data vault.
Good.
Incredibly important. You might want to keep eyes on it. It could be what they were looking for.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll let you pack you. It's your job.
Look, have it put through evidence on priority.
Already done.
Good.
Now we can go home.
Yes, no, that's right. Yes, of course. Of course I got them both back in tomorrow. Yes?
18?
Okay. Yes, of course I know. I had no choice but to put them on the case. They'd have just gone behind our backs and done it anyway. Besides which, they're motivated. Yes, I have heard of conflict of interest. Look, if they screw this up, you can have my badge. Well, actually, I was just kind of saying that, but... No, I'll stand by it. Yep, no, you can have my badge if they fuck up. Yes, even a little bit. Of course. Yes, I understand. No, I've never heard of him before either, but... He'll be here tomorrow? Well, according to what I can get out of the system, he's got a good jacket. Yes, apparently that's been happening a lot, so I'm not overly concerned. But I'll call the sergeant in the morning and ask. Okay. Right, goodbye.
Just we're walking down the hallway. I got lost. This place is like a maze.
You have a map. And what's your excuse? I was listening in. I always listen in. It's how I know whenever you're talking about us. Ah, if you weren't so very good at your job. I know. You'd whisk me away and marry me. Out! Striker, Barrows. How you doing?
Like an
Welcome.
Erwin. Hey, we gotta make sure we don't fuck this up. This case.
Well, yeah,
It's more than,
it's a good thing you told me because I was planning to.
it's not just the girls' lives riding in the line. And it's not just Strong could be replaced by Cook. She'll lose her badge. Whoever she was talking to someone that must be in charge of the thing. They didn't want us on the case, but she's put us forward anyway.
I'm surprised she wanted you in tomorrow in your condition. They've always been so insistent when
The
you're
Veyron drives past you.
God damn. Heavenly Father.
that you stay home, but now they're insisting you come in.
I'd have to come in to see the doc anyway. Better than bothering the clinic, they're always so busy.
Oh yeah, I'll be able to get another speed healer murder myself.
Yeah, give an antibiotic or something.
You go home. You go to bed.
Check the cat stuff is still there.
Yep. Get up in the morning.
Get myself a gun.
You know, like about 25% of that song's really good, and then it just dissolves into nonsensical gibberish.
Bright and early, hopefully. Roll out into the living room, snatch up a food stick, shoulder my guns, ready to go.
Yeah.
What was that?
What was what?
You head off to work.
No, hang on. What was that? Do I need to make a?
No, there's nothing going on.
Okay. I guess we head off to work.
You head off to work. You get to work.
Up inside.
Of course, there won't be morning briefing when Lena does get the weekend off. Yeah, go inside.
You head to the briefing room. There's a little sign on the briefing room saying Special Task Force in the War Room.
I guess Netwatch is left. To the war room.
There you go.
Knock on the door.
Door opens up. Castle's there.
Castle.
Yeah, you two are on the list.
Thanks.
Hey, how's it going?
Another Saturday, don't get to be with my daughter. It's a crying shame.
It is.
If you use that extra pay to make it up to her.
Yeah, man, but ain't nothing replace a dad. That's why I wear this high-grade armor. Inside, you see a couple of other officers, some of which you don't know. You see Constable Percival Kent and Uriah there. And Lieutenant Strong is there.
Lieutenant.
I am being subordinated under the officer in charge.
Huh. Not here yet.
Oh, he's here.
Is that
She gestures up to the end of the table where there is an old-style boombox sitting there. Right, if everyone will come to order, please. Marshal Stone, thank you for joining us. Oh, like I had a choice. Of course you didn't. Justice is a mandate on everyone, and we're all very pleased to be contributing. I'll blow it out your ass. It's a pleasure to see you again. Mm-hmm. The Special Task Force will be convened. The code name for this operation is Sleepy Weasel. Under the command of Detective Grunwald. He gestures to the boombox, and a voice comes out of it that's like, "Hello, angels. My name is Detective Grunwald. No doubt none of you have heard of me. Certainly, none of you will know that you've seen me or not. I'll prefer it that way. Please forgive me my eccentricities. I am running this operation, and I have been kept apprised of all of the information that you have turned in or put in your reports. I therefore have decided that the best course of action is to start with an inspection of the crime scenes. This is made doubly important. Your assignments are in the folders in front of you on your name-tagged seats at the desks. Do not discuss it out loud, just in case. Open the folders when you are clear of the building and proceed on the assignment within. When you make your reports, please write them outside of the building, place them in an envelope, and put them in front of your name tag on this desk. They will be collected at the end of day. Do not discuss this operation with anyone outside of this room. Look around you now. Memorize the faces of those who are here. No one else, not even your captain, not even your wives or children, is to know anything going on. Your precinct is not secure. In future, I would prefer to hold briefings outside of the precinct. Strong's like, we don't have the budget for that. Well, then we're going to have to proceed like this. It will get in the way a bit, but I know best. And since I have unilateral authority on this matter, I am hoping to have these women rescued by tomorrow night. Time, as you know, in a missing persons case, is a factor. I will be asking all of you to do hard work and hard effort, and I know this will be hard. You may take your individual briefing documents and leave now. Oh, of course. Are there any questions?
No, I do have one.
Yes, Officer Straker.
This whole individual assignments, don't discuss things. Does that include partners, or are you working as individuals on this?
I have kept your partner pairings together, so you may discuss things with your partner, but of course don't be stupid about it, and don't do it where others can hear you.
Cool.
Certainly don't do it at home. It is well known that those who may be involved in this know some of you by name. Therefore they know where you live. Don't be dumb about this.
Of course. There's too much riding on all this.
Indeed. Now, any other questions?
Oh, I do have another one, sir.
Yes, Officer Straker.
If we are to find one or more of the women in question directly, how would you like us to proceed? Is it normal procedure, or is there special procedures for calling this one in?
Yes, there is a special procedure for calling this in. In the case where all of the known abductees are very well known, contact Trauma Team directly and use the phrase Sleepy Weasel.
Thank you, sir.
They will handle the rest. We've spared some expense. Any other questions?
Yes, sir. I have one.
Yes, Constable Kent.
Why are you a radio?
I'm not actually a radio, Officer Kent. I'm using the radio to communicate with you. Oh, right, that does make some sense. Any real, actual adult questions from human adult people?
I have something to say, but it's not exactly a question.
John Barrows, yes.
Now, I don't know exactly where we're going as of yet and where everyone else is going, but if someone is going to that sea nomad vessel, I have a name that could be important. A friend to the captured Velvet Hammer from that ship, on that ship.
Please divulge that.
Harmony, I believe her name was. She seemed invested in the safety of the,
Well, thank you for your contribution.
of course.
Right, everyone is dismissed. Remember, write reports outside the building, place them in an envelope, deposit them here,
Along with evidence, if any.
of course.
Oh, one final question, sir.
Yes.
I have a report from last night before this whole thing was set up that I was going to submit to Lieutenant Strong. Do you want that submitted to the envelope instead, sir?
Yes, I do.
Would you like that right away, sir?
Yes, I would.
I
take
will
my
immediately
similar
put
one.
my report that I was about to give to Lieutenant Strong into the envelope and put it there.
Very good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Oh, and you two might want to visit the clinic. You are looking a little shabby.
Of course, sir.
Exit the wall.
Exit the wall before Percival puts up his head and asks, "How can you tell if they look shabby when you're a radio, sir?"
You hear,
How can you tell that they look shabby when he's a radio?
Oh, poor you, Ray. So stuffing the envelope in my vest for now and making my way to the clinic.
oh, well, if it isn't Officer Reckless and his partner Gibberfuck.
Oh, thanks. Love you too.
Ah, you first.
Okay.
Okay.
I just need a speed heal.
No, well, I'll be the judge of that.
Of
I'm the
course.
doctor here. Let's, cough. Sounds like a speed heal to me. I don't know why they can administer it. I think the closest approximation to that kind of rule I've ever heard is an anesthesiologist, and they don't know what they're doing either.
This is so weird. It's to give
It's a-
Medtech something.
It's to give mid-tits like a I'm not just your
Reasons.
pharmaceutical production horse. You need me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Notice
It's just
me, senpai. Real classes.
Senpai real classes will return after this commercial break.
Me too, if you
Tired
got
of
the time,
playing a medtech and want to play a real class. Then
Tired of being a druid? Why not become a ninja? Ah, ninjas are cool, but you can't be one, druid. Deal with it.
Yeah, me too, if you've got the time.
He'll give you one too. You really ought to relax more. It's not just a doctor's orders. It just makes sense.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot.
But, I'm not going to be the one to tell you shouldn't be staying up all night, working hard to recover the woman you're going out with. A real man wouldn't stop until he knows one way or the other.
You're damn right.
You're doing right. But, God, I wish it'd be easier on the hardware. Even mechano cranks wear out.
I'll try.
Then you guys get shuffled out into the bright sunlight.
I'm not one of the vampire nerds.
So glad they have a nickname.
Yeah.
Helps.
I said it one time, but then other people started using it. Like, hey, validates me. But also at the same time, I now respect Terrence more, so I don't use it. That brings me out of the wounded state, thankfully.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Well, with my fucked up armor, it'll be very easy. Actually, I do have to confirm what of my 2 sets of armor is now better. I believe they might be the same.
I think I'm in a similar spot where I've got
Yeah,
2 that are both.
both my Ravens / Chiefs
7
armor.
Oh, thank you.
You
One
gave
7
me
of
some,
them
I
say-
give you some.
Yeah, mine are both 5 out of 7. So I guess I'll stay with this one. Actually, what I'll do is I'll change, because then if it gets completely destroyed, at least it's not the armor I care about. And I realised I hadn't reloaded my heavy pistol from marking that guy, so I'll do that now.
I reload both my guns.
And the net gun.
Right. Once safely away from the building, you guys duck into an alleyway and open up your briefing documents. It turns out your briefing assignment is to head down to a nomad vessel that is the scene of one of the abductions, and the vessel's name is the Theranos.
What's going on?
Yeah, the company Theranos thought it was pretty good, but, well,
They fucked it up. South Night City? What are the chances of that? Let's go. We might have to get a combat cab.
2080s, man.
We'll pay it. Seeing as we have to get one, we may as well get him to pick us up from here.
I still have to put in my reimbursement for my drives.
Oh, yeah. You might want to do that. You paid that guy a lot.
And the other guy, I bet. But yeah. I'll switch to the combat tab.
You're outside the docks. Sorry, man. I can't go in any further.
It's fine.
See.
We'll let you get back to your day.
Okay. Remember, combat cap, something, something, something cap. I don't remember.
Stay safe, citizen.
I drive a combat cab, sir. Safe is not an option for me.
Well, they're going to stop us at some point. We may as well just try to go in. Well, that was quick.
I'm not going to stop you from going in, officer, even though you have no jurisdiction here. I just need to register your presence on site.
Oh,
It's part of our job as security.
of course. You need us to sign in.
Yeah.
Well, John Barrows, officer, probationary officer John Barrows.
Officer Vincent Straker. Also probationary.
Huh. Thought you'd be taller.
I'm big where it counts.
Okay. Welcome to the docks. No smoking, no firearms, no explosives, no open flames of any kind.
Is it just no using those things, or do we have to hand them in?
I'm going to take your guns off you, but if you use them, we'll kill you. If you don't die in the explosion. This is a gas-rich environment.
Right, right.
It is for your safety and everyone else's. Of course, if you want to go on any boats, not our jurisdiction.
I'm sure we can sort that out.
If you get into trouble or you see anything, use your radio, tune it to frequency 237, and just call for help.
Of course.
We're here to protect.
If possible, I set up a macro of 237 on my radio so I can switch between that and also the police band on the fly.
Basic take. 15.
Yeah,
Hey! Hey, that's on the bingo card.
Cuddly toy.
I want to set up a fucking bingo card for game night. It's just like I closed the app. Ken rolls low damage or combat.
12, which is high for me because that's off a 9.
Well, it was a 15, so you don't make it.
I got a 14, so I also don't make it.
Okay, neither of you can do that quickly.
So we'll just keep it tuned to that, guys, and then we'll just change it back later.
Well, there's the Theranos, great big thing. It's got a landing deck on it. You can see a helicopter. There's another landing deck in the forecastle with like another fucking helicopter on it.
Can we see any construction or any signs of the damage from the attack?
Yes, you can see there's repair crews and some scaffolds up around the aft castle. It's a big flat
Big thing at the...
It's just got a big deck there. Then there's another raised thing there. It's like it's not a big tanker sized thing. It's more squat and like wider. It's got a double hull, but you can't see that from this side. It's like it's properly outfitted rescue craft. Now you can actually see like on the wharf. There's like a big yellow, like a small like 6-man yellow submarine, with like little pincy arms out the front and that there, and there's like a couple of guys just like.
That's cool. You know, out of all the attacks...
Got the ladder down and that, and there's just like a couple of burly sea dogs there with like just leaning there, like they clearly just guarding the ladder, the gantry. Sorry.
Of all the attacks, this one is the most concerning. That they succeeded here. At the docks. Against a large family of sea nomads. That's worse than corporate security.
Well,
Might be more impressive if they hit max tag, but that might be it.
the fact that they succeeded across the board is concerning. Makes
Well,
it
let's
seem
try
like
to...
This is a bigger operation than it would look like on the
It
surface.
absolutely is if you can afford to pay Adam this many times. Well, let's go see about talking to someone important. Make our way towards the burly guards.
Hold, land dweller.
Of course. We're, NCPD. We're here to speak to the captain, if possible. Police.
He's usually police department. Night City. Right, that was really obvious, wasn't it? What business do you have with Atlantisad?
It's about the attack.
Again, we have already permitted your land dweller feet all over our decks.
Not ours. We'd like to speak to Harmony, if possible, as well. Unless she was...
They exchange a slow smile. Come with me. I will take you to her.
If it helps, I'm a friend of. Is it Candace?
Stephanie.
Sorry, Stephanie. Stephanie.
You are also a friend of Cat.
That is true. Yeah, no, it was like trying to get the right name. It was like this again. This it was Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie's. Stephanie Richard.
One of them will be like, after you.
Of course.
I'm afraid I can't let you take your weapons. I will keep them safe.
I think.
You have my word.
I told you to that.
Sidearm, shotgun.
Atlantis, nomad families such as ours are trusted to hold, keep, carry, and move all kinds of cargo. You can trust me to keep some still, surely.
And, door cracker. Explosive probably counts.
How novel.
Let's go.
After you, says one of the... Like, they're all sort of like blonde, like blue or green eyed people here. Like very, very sort of like Nordic, Netherlands, you know,
Bunch of Fabios.
The beautiful people. You guys go up the gantry first. It sort of sways and moves as the ship moves gently again in its mooring. It's kind of unsettling for someone who's spent his entire life with his feet on the ground.
A little unsettling. I could get used to that. That.